Hello, everyone, and happy October. This is one of my favorite months of the year as a writer because I get to do the Octopoember Poem Challenge. So back in 2019, I had the opportunity to watch my artistic friends do Inktober, which is an art challenge throughout the month of October. I got to watch my prose writer friends do NaNoWriMo, which is a prose writing conversation throughout November. And I was like, why isn't there a poetry variant of this? So I decided to create Octopoember as a poem challenge for myself. And over the last couple of years, I've had other people participate with me, and it's been really, really fun. And ultimately, all you need to do is just commit to writing one poem a day, every day, throughout the month of October to the best of your ability. So if you go and visit my website, donniewinter.com, I do have a page up that shows everyone how to do the Octopoember writing challenge. So just to overview it for you, it provides you some background on what Octopoember is, how to participate. Truthfully, a person participating just needs to have a Word document where they can keep, one solid spot where they can write all of their poems every day, or even a notebook if you prefer to write by hand. All you have to do is just open up a document or have a notebook and start writing. Now, to make it a little bit easier for participants, I've designed two tracks for completing this challenge. The first track basically is prompt driven, meaning if you were the person who writes better with some sort of prompt, then that track is for you. The second track is self guided and expects you to write a poem per day without the assist of prompts because some people who are writers prefer to not have any sort of boxes or frames confining them as they write. I tend to do them interchangeably. So right down here, I also have if you choose the first track, which is the prompt track, I do have all of the different themes for each day. You'll see that there is a particular theme, and below there is a description for each theme. And your poem that you write based on this track for each specific themed day needs to reflect the specific theme. Now, for the second track, the independent track, all you need to do is throughout the month of October, write one poem per day. There are no prompts. All you have to do is just every day tune in and write a poem. Some recommendations. Select whichever writing medium you are most comfortable with, electronic or handwritten. Number two, do your best to set aside designated time every day to write. Try to create a routine for yourself. Number three, if you fall behind, that's okay. You can always catch up. I know most years I always will end up falling behind. If I have like a really busy day, I might miss writing. Try your best to stick to the schedule, but if you can't, just know that you can catch up. Number four, sharing your poems across social media is not required but encouraged. The world deserves to see your work. If you do choose to share, please make sure that you include hashtag Octopoember with your poems. I tend to share them on Facebook. I sometimes will share them as a performance on my YouTube channel, Donnie Speaks. Uh, Content discretion. When you are writing about personal topics, just make sure that you are keeping your own well being in mind above all else. There may be some poems that might prompt you to write about some very personal things. If there's a situation where you don't feel comfortable writing about a specific daily prompt, feel free to do a self guided slash independent poem on that respective day. I know sometimes I have the tendency of switching back and forth between them if there is something that I might not be super comfortable writing about that particular day. So I want you to use your discretion when it comes to that. Ultimately, the goal for Octopoember is to not only challenge you, but to also help develop your content. And it could potentially lead to the creation of poem collections. That's one reason why I do Octopoember, because it helps fuel my content for creating poem collections. Anyway, I look forward to reading your work. Don't hesitate to tag me in any of your work. I'd be happy to read it. And happy poeming. Happy good Octopoember, my friends. Bye.